She had started college. She didn't like it at all. She wound up spending time in the pool hall.
Michael Durham says his daughter Cassandra was a typical 19-year-old in the summer of 1987.
She moved up here with me and worked in a store for me for over a year. She liked her job. She did a really good job. She dated several people. She had this habit. She liked good guys and bad guys.
Michael says the last time he saw her was the weekend of July 18th. That Monday, he got a call from the yogurt store where Cassandra worked.
He had called my retail store and told my help that he needed to get in touch with me. So I don't remember if he called me or if they told me that he left a message with whoever he talked to at the store, that Cassie had disappeared with the bank deposit from Friday and Saturday. And so we immediately drove back to Baltimore, went to her apartment that was totally empty, just a trunk, a few clothes, a note.
That note read,
"Dear Dad, will you ever forgive me? I'm in trouble and I don't know when I'll be back. I will call and write. God knows I love you."
A few days later, Michael received another letter, reading in part,
"I don't really know what to say. I don't really have an explanation for what I did. I just did it."
Then in September, Michael got a phone call from Cassandra. She told her father she was in Roscommon visiting her boyfriend's grandparents.
Said she was sorry. She'd already done it. She couldn't get out of it. She was going to try to get everything straightened out, and she would be back, but that I should not try to find her, contact her, or do anything else. So, you didn't know. I certainly didn't know when she called me that time, I would never talk to her again. I assumed whatever was going on, somehow we'd get a resolution.
Michael kept holding out hope for that resolution until 2019, when he reported Cassandra's disappearance to law enforcement. State Police Detective Sergeant Brett Nichols now heads up the investigation. He admits it's a challenging case.
She very well may have been somewhere in the Baltimore area and was very much alive.
And she still might be. And in 1987, there was no internet, there was no social media. So if you're savvy and you can stay away from all the electronic devices for that amount of time, then it would be fairly easy to stay off the grid if you start that early.
Nichols says he and others have done a number of interviews, including with Cassandra's boyfriend. All have been cooperative.
So this really isn't a case where you have persons of interest, suspect, or anything like that.
Right, because we don't know. We just don't know what happened. There's all kinds of theories that get thrown around, and so we really can't call anybody a suspect. All we can do is say, this is the last person that we know of that was with her or that talked with her.
If Cassandra's still out there, still alive watching this, what does she need to know?
That she's not in trouble for anything. Her family very much wants to be in touch with her, hear from her. She can reach out to me directly, or she can just call her dad. I don't know if he told you, but her dad has kept the same phone number that he had at the house in 1987. He has kept it through this entire time, just in case Cassandra wants to call.
I would say, you've made if you're all right, you've made your own decision. It's fine. I'd just like to know that you're alive and well. I wouldn't, if she's made this decision to live away from us, I don't know what her brothers, I don't think I did anything that would make her not care, the way the letters say and everything. I always thought she was a loving daughter. And I probably wasn't the best father I could have been, but I don't think I was a bad father. But I know her brothers, her grandparents, all the people that loved her. I can't figure out any reason why she wouldn't have contacted somebody. And so, the only thing that I would want to know is that she's alive and well.
If you have any information about what happened to Cassandra Durham, contact Michigan State Police. For 9 and 10 News, I'm David Leiden.